Hello guys, this is Dr. Mariusz Monczak and tips for violin playing, tips on violin playing. And I'm gonna talk today about etude number 9. And this is an etude that it's really useful for velocity of the left hand and also coordination between the right and left hand for when you have many notes on the same bow. And it also develops this frame. I was talking about this yesterday, and then today I'm going to continue. It's about the frame between the first finger and the fourth one. Whatever position you are, the frame should stay the same. So, in a way, like. So whatever you have here, you see at the beginning we have. So he's working on a frame on the D string, and then so I'm gonna be working now and developing this the way of practicing. So I was a little bit stiff because I was not really thinking about the releasing of tension, and not enough of the of this movement around here. You see how much more control do I have on this when I'm practicing kind of a new way of playing? Because as I mentioned before, when I was an adult already, like 25, I changed my technique to the, let's say, the Moscow school, the Yankelevich school, because of my teacher, Vladimir Lanzmann. But before that, let's say, from the age of 7, I played in the technique, of my teacher, Stanisław Heiser, who was teaching me, let's say normal technique. The technique apparently is a Czech school, like Central European school, and it's a little bit stiff school. It's not really school that gives you a lot of freedom on the stage. So that's why I changed it to the technique that is much more suitable for me. And that I think is also a key for other people, that you have to search for a technique that is, or school of playing that is most suitable for you, for your taste, for your body, for the way you build, the way you want to hear the sound, and there are different schools, so the way you find a school that is suitable for you, that's great, and you can be a good musician because you enjoy playing. So the main problem here is that you have many notes at the same, like repetitive. So if you don't feel about releasing the tension between those little moments of kind of more tension, less tension, then it's much easier to, if you feel that, for example, you're releasing the tension. For example, I play. You see, I'm releasing the tension on the 4. And I'm also giving a little bit of cue here on the right hand. So here, in almost at the end of the etude, is this one. So here we have just one time. So Kreutzer kind of gives up this grueling, repeating 6 times, 3 times the same pattern, like this. So he wants just one. Because this is much more often we find in music. So you play on the 1 string, and then also you see it's never only a problem with the left hand. It's always the combination between two. So for example, I give an impulse here on the right hand, and I give impulse So I give the impulse on the 1, on the 5th one, and on the 9th note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you see, so I get a little bit of the you know, ta da di da da of this movement. And we also have here this combination between playing on one string, and already when I'm here on this string, I'm preparing the other string and others. So you see, this exercise is really good for, you know, agility, and also thinking about how to use efficiently your left hand fingers. It's a little bit like Schradig. I think Schradig got those exercises, or Shevchik, you know, those exercises. But you know, the problem with Shevchik and Schradig is that they are really kind of repetitive and grueling, and after a while you feel like exhausted. Like for me, for example, I'm not able to play this for a long time, and simply there's like no musical content whatsoever. Here we have still a musical content, a little bit of musical content there is. So you need to play a nice sound, you need to kind of emphasize the harmony, changing harmony, and it's in Shevchik or Schradig, and there's like really just fingers going, you know, one after another, one after another. But this is something that you can also, for example, in this etude, you can also practice with the different rhythms, and that's really useful also to develop you know, agility. So you can play this rhythm, and this rhythm is good to actually get the fingers up a lot, because you have, and then this guy is you know, the 4th one is up. You see, this way it's the you can actually have more time to lift the fingers up, and then fast, very fast going down. And another one, for example, is this one. So this one is the opposite. So it's in a way to really get this you know, reflex of getting fingers down quickly and without any kind of hesitation. So you know, also about the right hand bowing, it's also the you need to be careful about holding, like, read the sounding point, and you know, steady very steady speed of the bow, but a little bit of this, the bow actually go bam bam bam. It's a little bit, gives a little bit of the of you know, pressure and speed when it's needed. You see, this is where you, when you need to get a little bit of this. It's not like really steady. No, you go. So that's what I'm saying, is that those etudes, these etudes by Kreutzer, they still have a musical content. They're still musically well written. So you need to also emphasize, you know, musicianship. It's not like an exercise, just, you know, moving your fingers and hitting the right notes. No, you need to, you know, the technique is actually never about only fingers. It's always about making music, and even playing scales. You know, it can be, you know, also you can make also beautiful music out of this. So, you know, the question is always how to make it this beautiful, enjoyable, and that you want to come back. And that's, for example, I have found out that it's better to play just once this etude a day. Do not play, for me, for example, it does not work if I, let's say, play one etude like many times, because then I just like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. So it's much more useful to play, say, during the 6 days in a week. The 7th day you should rest. 6 days of the week, let's say, to play once. It's much more beneficial for you than just playing, let's say, 3 times one day and then 4 days no playing whatsoever. So keep this in mind. So thank you much for watching. I hope you learned something from my research, and you also can hear how better I was developing those rhythms when I was actually thinking about how to do them. So this is what we need. We need to always strive for improvement. So take care and all the best. Thank you for watching.